Jai Sri Ram. I come back to you with another video on what they don't tell you. The people who give discourses either on TV or in public, they hold large gatherings and tell, but I find that they are not revealing the real aspects of Sanatana Dharma and are either purposefully or unwittingly or innocently not revealing the entire truth about the Sanatana Dharma. So that is why I began this series on what they don't tell you. They means the people who give discourses on TVs and in the public. A lot of things are left out, and I will be revealing to you one by one in my videos. Last time I talked to you about the real book of Hinduism, and in this video I would like to talk to you about the secrets that people are not revealing to you in Bhagavad Gita. I think Bhagavad Gita is the one book on which maximum number of discourses have been put out, either on TV or in YouTube or on public. Everybody talks about Bhagavad Gita. They quote Bhagavad Gita. The most quoted book in India is Bhagavad Gita besides Quran and Bible. So on this book also they are not telling you the vital aspects. I am sure if you have heard any Bhagavad Gita discourse, they almost all, do not talk about the first chapter. They neglect the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, saying in which Arjuna became dissatisfied and discouraged. And then all the 17 chapters are dedicated to Lord Krishna, encouraging Arjuna to fight the battle. But the first chapter is very vital because in which Arjuna raised critical questions. Basically, he raised three questions. The first question he raised was that he has to kill his own people, his cousins, his uncles, his grandfather, his guru, and all so close. You cannot kill your own relatives, and that's a great sin. He said, I will be attracting all this into me. And then he said, by killing all these close relatives, what kind of a kingdom I am going to enjoy? Is it worth enjoying that kingdom? Is it worth killing my grandfather, Bhishma, my stepmother's brother, Shelya, my cousins, 100 cousins, and some other relatives who are all there. My cousins' sons are there. All these people are there on the other side. What is the point in gaining a kingdom by killing all these people? Two questions. And the third question is the most vital, and Lord Krishna has not answered it. Lord Krishna answered first two questions. It is your duty, you are a Kshatriya. Your duty is to fight the battle to the best of your capability. So you fight the battle. Two, you are thinking that you are killing all these people. No, I have killed them already. You are only the instrument, my instrument. This is revealed to him in the 11th chapter. They are already dead. I have already killed them. But all you are doing is just fulfilling my command. You are my instrument. They are already destroyed. So those two answers. The third question is, I will read out the slokas for you so that you can learn them first hand. Kadham na jneyam asmabhihi papadasman nivartitum kulakshaya krutam dosham prapashyadbhir janardana. By killing all of them, I am decimating the caste. Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatana. By destroying the caste, all the established ancient dharma of the caste will be destroyed. Dharme nashte kulam krutsanam. The dharma of kula will be gone. It will be wasted. It will be lost. Adharmo abhibhavachyuta. Vachyuta. The adharma will prevail. Adharma will come into practice. Adharma bhavat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriyaha. When the adharma prevails and whether adharma becomes prevalent, the ladies of the caste, they will all be polluted. Strishu dushtashu varsneya jayate varnasankara. The wicked among the women will resort to varnasankara, intermixing of castes. Children will be born from different castes of mother, different caste father. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasyacha. The intermixing of caste people will go and dwell in the naraka hell, and they will also kill the caste. Patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriya. The ancestors, they will all fall into the hell, naraka, because these mixed caste children will not perform the duties required towards the ancestors. Toshairete kulagnanam varnasankarakarai utsadyante jati dharma kuladasmas dharmasya shashvita. These people, these children born of intermixing of caste, they will go beyond the dharma of caste. The dharma of caste will be lost forever. Utsanna kuladharmanam manushyanam janardana narake aniyatam vaso bhavati tyanushishruma. The people who violate the dharma of caste among the men, O Janardana, they will dwell in the naraka eternally. These slokas, Krishna did not answer. He chose not to answer. He just ignored. Ahobata mahat papam kartum yavasitavayam. Oh God, what kind of great sin I have embarked on committing. Yadrajas sukhalobhena hantum swajanamujjata. Because of the greed of comforts and luxuries, I have embarked on killing my own people. Arjuna has more than 5 slokas. He cried, he wept that he is destroying the dharma of Kula, caste dharma, Kula dharma. You read all the 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Nowhere did Lord Krishna address this aspect. Of course, what Arjuna feared, Arjuna stated, has come to pass. We are now in such an age, just 5,100 and odd years away from the statement of Arjuna. We have come to denigrate caste. And following the dharma of the Kula, 80 to 90% have left that. 80 to 90% of us people, we are not practicing the vocation that our caste dictated for us, including myself. I am not ashamed to say, I am ashamed to admit that. Yes, I have also deviated from the dharma of my caste. Not me, my ancestors. At least 5 generations before me have shunned the dharma that has been assigned to our caste by God Himself. Because in the 4th chapter, Lord Krishna said, Chaturvarnam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha. He said, I have created the 4 castes and divided the qualities and the duties to be performed by them. I am not performing those duties. What are the duties and what are the qualities? He stated in 18th chapter. So, friends, this secret has not been revealed to you so far. The main question of Arjuna about the intermixing of caste has not been answered by Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was silent on that because his intention was that the coming ages of the age of Kali, polluted, wrong, in which dharma will function only on one leg. The four legs of dharma are Shaucham, Daya, Ahimsa and Satyam. Shaucham has gone. None of us are as clean as our ancestors were. The internal cleanliness out. None of us are internally clean. External clean, we show that we are clean. Externally we are not clean. Satyam, forget. If somebody is telling the truth also, we will never be able to, we are not able to recognize that person. Ahimsa, Ahimsa has become part of life. Daya, mercy, maybe it is living to some extent because people are still showing some mercy. Not really, but some places it is still there. All these are gone. So friends, Lord Krishna not answering Arjuna's question shows that it is very important. So friends, may God bless you all, and seeking truth, learning truth will set you free and will relieve you of all the sins. May God bless you.